Assalamualaikum, my name is Wan Shamim binti Rizi. I'm from AT240 and now I would like to present my topic that I chose, which is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis happens in two main stages, the light-dependent reaction and the light-independent reaction, which is Calvin cycle. In the first stage, which takes place in the chloroplast thylakoid membranes, chlorophyll absorbs sunlight and use that energy to split water molecule, realize using oxygen and producing ATP and NADPH. These energy-rich molecules are then used in the second stage, which is occur in the stromata, where carbon dioxide is converted into glucose through a series of a chemical reaction. Light is essential for the first stage, while the second stage use the stored energy to make food for the plant. The light reaction of photosynthesis takes place in the thylakoid membranes of the chloroplast and is depends on sunlight. During this stage, light energy is absorbed by chlorophyll and used to drive the process of photophosphorylation, which is the synthesis of ATP by adding a phosphate group to ADP. This reaction consists of two types: non-cyclic photophosphorylation, which is produce both ATP and NADPH, and cyclic photophosphorylation, which is only produce ATP. NADPH and ATP are energy-rich molecules that will be used in the next stage of photosynthesis, which is the Calvin cycle. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation also involves the splitting of water molecule, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Overall, the light reaction converts light energy into chemical energy that power the synthesis of glucose. The non-cyclic pathway is the main light reaction process that makes ATP and ADPH and oxygen. It happens in the thylakoid membranes and use both photosystem 2 and photosystem 1. Light excites electron in PS2. This electron moves through an electron transport chain, making ATP. Water is split to replace lost electron, releasing oxygen, proton, and more electron. The electrons reach PS1, get excited again by light, and help from an ADPH from an ADP. In the end, non-cyclic pathway produce ATP and NADPH and oxygen for the Calvin cycle. The cyclic pathway in photosynthesis involves only photosystem 1 and produce ATP only, without making NADPH or oxygen. Light excites electron in PS1, which then travel through an electron transport chain and return to PS1. This movement creates a proton gradient at power ATP synthesis through chemiosmosis. Since water is not split, no oxygen is released. This pathway helps provide extra ATP needed for the Calvin cycle. Next, we move to the dark reaction. The dark reaction, also known as a Calvin cycle, is the second stage of photosynthesis that takes place in the stromata of the chloroplast. Unlike the light-dependent reaction, it does not require light directly but relies on the ATP and NADPH produced during the light reaction. This process uses carbon dioxide to produce glucose, a vital sugar that plant use for energy and growth. The Calvin cycle involves three main steps, which is carbon fixation, reduction, and regeneration of the carbon dioxide, which is acceptor molecules. Overall, it is essential for synthesizing the sugars that fuel plants' metabolism. This is the detail of step in Calvin cycle. The Calvin cycle, the dark reaction of photosynthesis, occur in the chloroplast stromata and include three main steps, which is carbon fixation, reduction, and regeneration. First, the enzyme rubisco fixes carbon dioxide to RUBP, forming 3-PGA. Then ATP and NADPH from the light reaction convert 3-PGA into G3P, a sugar molecule. Finally, some G3P exits the cycle to form glucose, while the rest generates RUBP to keep the cycle going. This process does not require light directly and is essential for producing the sugar plants used for energy and growth. The Kelvin cycle is important because it stores energy by using ATP and NADPH from the light reaction to build stable, energy-rich molecules such as glucose. This glucose is not only vital for the plant's own energy and growth, but also serves as a primary source of food for many other organisms that rely on plants. Furthermore, the Kelvin cycle plays a crucial role in supporting life on Earth by helping to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and converting it into organic compounds that form the foundation of nearly all living organisms. In conclusion, the light and dark reaction work together to complete the process of photosynthesis. The light reaction occurs in the thylakoid membranes, where sunlight is captured to produce ATP and NADPH, and oxygen is released as a byproduct. These energy-rich molecules are then used in the dark reaction, which is Kelvin cycle, which takes place in the stromata to convert carbon dioxide into glucose, a stable energy source for the plants. Together, these two stages enable plants to transform light energy into chemical energy, supporting life on Earth by producing food and oxygen. That's all from me. Thank you.